Hi, I'm Peter Rydell and you're watching Growing Habits. Today I want to talk about how to make corrections. So previously I shared on this channel how I am out of a family of aviators. My father was a pilot until he retired. My brother is a pilot. My uncle is a pilot. And yeah, as an administrative person, I worked in an airline too. So yes, aviation have had a big role to play in my life. But the reason I bring this up is when you are in an airplane, say going from Europe to the US, then how much of the time do you think that the aircraft is on exactly the right course towards, say, San Francisco? 90% of the time? 80% of the time? The answer is 0% of the time is it exactly on course. Because the autopilot system in the aircraft is continuously adjusting the course. A little bit left, a little bit right, a little bit left, a little bit right, all the time. And so it is, and you know it from yourself when you're driving along a straight highway. If you let go of the wheel, your car will start to veer off course. Of course not if you have a lane assist, but in the old days when cars didn't have something like that. And that brings me to my point. For example, say in business, we make plans and we get underway with executing these plans. And then sometimes, more often than not, the plans, it doesn't go to plan. Well, a flight plan flying from Europe to US doesn't go according to plan either. Or actually it is planned, but it is planned to make a lot of small corrections along the way, a lot of them. And that is where we fail, especially in business life, where I have spent a lot of my time both training, coaching and working in sales myself. Because we take it upon ourselves that the plan must have been wrong. I must have made a mistake. And if I make mistakes, am I then the next guy to be fired? Or maybe not get a promotion? Or not get my bonus because I was wrong? No, it has nothing to do with that. To make changes should be considered as natural as making the plan in the first place. But we also need to understand that as we go along on any journey, even a building of habits journey, there will be changes. I change my environment nearly every day when I do my push-ups. Sometimes I do it on the floor, sometimes I do it in a parking lot, sometimes I do it in my garden, especially now that the weather is better outside. So we need to make these changes. We need to be adaptable. We need to suspend our ego and say, yeah, I wrote this in the plan and now we, us know better. So let's take that out of the plan and insert this into the plan instead. Because only when we make these tiny corrections will we be able to actually get to our destination, just like the aircraft. And here's a major challenge: suspending our ego. So I hope that you will take upon yourself this challenge to say, yeah, I will make this first draft of a plan, and I am expecting us that we have to correct it and make corrections to the corrections and make corrections to the corrections of the corrections. Because that is how things go. I mean, when Corona came, all plans could not account for that. It was a surprise. We had to correct all our plans, how to work from home, how to sell via online. Only when we made those corrections would we be able to succeed. And I hope that you will take the challenge to do the same thing, except corrections will happen more often than not. Stick with it.